Hi, my name is Deja, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I crochet this free pattern off Instagram. It's originally a chicken, but I made it into a turkey. So these are my materials. I used Parfait chunky yarn. This is my 4.25 millimeter hook, a darning needle, and also my stitch markers. You'll see those in a second. Yes, and then these are my safety eyes. I originally took out the 8 millimeters for these, but I actually ended up using the 10 millimeter, which you'll see in a second as well. I realized I grabbed the wrong size. So yeah. And then I grabbed my stuffing, which is my polyfill, just showing you guys what it looks like, simple. And then I pulled out all my keychains because I am making this into a keychain. I was trying to decide between colors. I ultimately was going between the black and the silver. At the end, I just chose the black. So I'm about to begin crocheting here, and I'm actually doing the chain 2 method just because it's easier for me when it comes to chunkier yarn. I can do it the other way, but I do prefer it this way. It's easier for me to pull that yarn tight and get the hole closed. This time I didn't pull it tight enough, so I did have to go back later on and close it up a little bit better, but that's not a problem. So this is not a tutorial, just because this is a free pattern that you can find on Instagram. The Instagram account is called Without Limits Crochet. They have posted their pattern. You can find it there. Again, I'm not doing a tutorial on this. As you can see here, I'm starting to build up. I'm a couple rows in, just going strong. So in this next clip I'm about to show you guys, I slowed it down to show you how I do my bobble stitches. So when I first started doing bobble stitches, I felt like they weren't noticeable enough. So I was doing it until I had 5 loops on my hook. So I do it now to where I have 6 on my hook. Also, sorry, that is my baby in the background talking because she wants to be in here while I record. Also, I just want to say sorry that my hands kind of were getting out of frame, but I'm trying. I'm using this lighting box to take pictures and record videos in. So it's my first time or not my first time, but I'm still trying to get used to it. So my hands might be out of frame. This is again me showing you how I do that bobble stitch just for a second time. Yeah, it was hard in the beginning, but now I think it's a little bit easier. Okay, and this is what it looks like after I put in those bobble stitches. You can see the wings starting to form. Here I'm just finishing it up. So I slowed it down here because I'm doing an invisible decrease, and I know with decreases it took me some time to figure out. So I kind of try to slow it down to show you guys what it should look like, or what mine look like, I guess I should say. Yeah, and then the rest of this round is basically just me decreasing. Okay, and finishing up this row, I'm moving into inserting the safety eyes. I absolutely love these safety eyes. I got them off of Amazon. I literally put them in almost anything that I make. I really do enjoy them. And again, these are the 10 millimeters, not the 8 millimeters that I showed you guys from earlier. Okay, so just adding the stuffing here, and the way I add stuffing, I surprisingly got the right amount, wasn't expecting that. But I just kind of shove it at the bottom, move it around as much as I can. I also use my hand, the palm of my hand, to mold it, which you'll see in a second, just kind of getting a good feel around the base of it, just making sure it's nice and stuffed, and it felt right to me, so I was ready to start closing up. So I actually pulled, I made the tail longer than I normally would have. It's just I'm going to use this extra string, or extra yarn, sorry, to close up that hole at the bottom. Even though it's not that noticeable, I just know it's there. So I need to make sure it's not open. And then this next clip is me showing you one that I made that I did not like so much. So mistakes happen. I didn't like the cone of it. So I decided to remake it. And that's this one. Yeah, sometimes it happens. We just got to keep trying and everything like that. This one, I redid the cone and I kind of cut more yarn than I normally would to finish it off with and tie it off, just because I wanted to ensure that you couldn't see the loose strings from the yarn. So again, I learned from my mistake last time, just redid it, did it differently, different method, and it worked out so much better and it comes out a lot more clean this way. Okay, so I basically did the cone at the top. I did the exact same thing to make the waddle for the turkey, because originally this is a chicken pattern, but I wanted to make a turkey because Thanksgiving is coming up and I like to switch out my work keychains to match whatever holiday or whatever season it is, and this is what I came up with. The original pattern doesn't show you how to do a waddle, but I did the exact same thing from the cone and made it into a waddle. This is me struggling with the beak, just because I'm recording and I'm nervous, so I struggled with it. But yeah, that's basically it. So here's my finished product. I just added the keychain link to it just to make it into a keychain. Very cute. And then here's the original. This is the chicken that I was telling you about. Again, I did the cone differently, so I will be remaking it. But yeah, that's it.